Why are they making streaming so fucking difficult? I am. It's fucking acting up.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. 36. Hey, we got four. We got four down. Check 37. Hey, easy.
Breeze now on first down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. Now he's got a man, complete. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 80 weapons. Kill. Hey, Echo. Hey, easy.
To throw is Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
Ready? 5-9.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Breeze. And to the right side here, it's Allen.
No, on defense, he's cheese. He's doing that whack bull shit.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Hey, easy. It's just me and you. Easy, opposite. I'm trying to collect. Mike 3. Combo.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Lutz puts this one through. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Murray off play action. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sack there by Roquan Smith. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and that'll make it third down.
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the run, watch the run. You go tight. You got tight right there.
Murray with a third and long. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but
fucking Madden's so retarded.
Across midfield.
My God.
Excellent pickup of 34 yards.
He did it. No, he had a bad route. He had a bad route, and his guy was with him who he passed it to, and he bumped into his own guy, but my guy fucking got blocked by the guy he bumped into.
So much for that 3-and-out. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
Hunter,
run.
shut up,
Sets
dude.
up a
Both
very
of you.
manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch the eye. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he went nowhere.
William Ball, who? Fuck
Back
that,
to
I'm
the
beating this dude.
33.
Fucking
That's
bum.
going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Slam, 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 slam. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check, 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 check.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I can't believe I just did what I just did.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Check.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to...
And his first carry, he loses the football.
Get out of here. Oh, my God.
Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football. And
Why is he fucking even touching the ball? Take him out of the game. Trash.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself second-point defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Breeze now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Check. 22 jet bomber. Kill.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. 23 yards on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards it. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Kill. Undercut. 13. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
5-9.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
In his 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your
held on to that.
Right,
get out of here.
One-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. That's Greg Little, second-round pick from Ole Miss. He's the guilty party.
Quit talking about it and bring it. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Watch the slant.
Shotgun now from Murray. Room to run past midfield. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Jones. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
From the 22, Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. This from 44 yards away. And it's no good.
Let's go.
Gonzalez pulled it, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Breeze now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Shoot, shoot. Hey, check 24.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the 46-yard line. Hey, easy.
To throw on second and 6. Breeze. Throw left side complete. It's Cohen. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Right here. Here we go. Oh, you got deep?
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Cardinals will take over at their 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 77 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Check, 48's the mark. Hey, easy. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Easy, opposite.
Throwing now is Breeze. Open man is Howard, the tight end. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Check. First and 10 at the 42.
On first down, it's Cohen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, kill. Check. Fresno.
From midfield, here's Breeze.
Oh, come on,
And
guys.
it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
52.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, 47. Let's go.
Murray now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Ready? You ready? Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Watch twist. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage.
I gave this game the ball too. I'm doing pretty good against them right now. I had some bad fucking reads and I threw picks and stuff, but it's only 21-6. But it's been like a close game.
The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Mike 3. Let's get the ball. 0-0, Mike.
Breeze now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A final shot before half from Murray. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. This will be taken about the 12. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
It's caught inside the 25.
Bullshit.
Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 76 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready. 11. Hey, box drop. Switch. Shit. Hey, easy. Motion. 0-0, Mike free. I'm coming after you. 11. Mike 3.
Now Breeze. And he spins through. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen.
Let's go, Cohen. Let's go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Back. Here we go. We got motion.
They'll run on first down. It's Allen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check three. Hey, easy.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Buck Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Breeze going to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time.
Oh,
Make sure
yo, Madden is absolutely fucking retarded.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Ronald Jones.
Oh my God.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Wow, I just had 3 guys running after his running back, and one of my guy falls and trips all my other guys.
And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down
Fucking
at the
dumbass
11-yard
game, bro.
line.
It's 35 to 12, but
trying to get back into
he
the
doesn't
game.
deserve to be
Teams are looking
fucking
for a
winning like
spark from their
this.
special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
Fuck that. I'm gonna try to
They
beat
wanna
him,
try
dude.
and put points on the board.
I gave him this game. He didn't win this game. He knows that. Fucking trash.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Check. Crunch. 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 Watch the safety creep. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Come on. Switch it.
They'll start things on first with Troy Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ready? You ready? Mike 3. Here we go. 5-9. Check. Butt set. They got it. I got 19.
Breeze now on first down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, it's Jones. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys to try and wedge the ball out.
And got his man complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he'll take it into the end zone.
Let's
for
go,
the Saints
bitch.
Touchdown.
Fucking motherfucker.
Ted Ginn.
Let's go.
98 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 40 now on second down. Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. Well, that's a familiar connection right there. Christian Kirk was in the same class as Kyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together as freshmen before Murray transferred. Kirk, though, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018. Was having a solid rookie campaign last year, but then broke his foot in Week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check pass, check pass.
First down, Murray. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Murray. Fitzgerald's got it right side.
My dude just
and this
missed
is
a
going to
pick.
be another
Fucking
first
moron.
down as the
Suck.
tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard
Right through his
line.
hands. Come on.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Murray now to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Murray going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Attaboy, Lattimore.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I think you would be really proud of the way I play this game.
Breeze now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Mike, stay easy.
To throw is Breeze. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking...
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. He's got his man on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And his
Bad
pass is intercepted for the 4th
fucking
time
idiot,
today.
Chris. Such a fucking
Picked
moron.
off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tighten up, pull together.
Throwing on first down is Murray. The left side completion to Jones. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. On play action, it's Murray. His throw caught right around the 6. That one covers 29 yards, first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Sammy! Go!
They try again with Cohen. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mike 3! Bravo! Check.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Five. Check nickel. Big gas. Hey, easy.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first. Now, defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back to throw it. Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 57 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm going to come back to you. Easy, opposite. Hey, seam 6. Hey, easy. Mike 3. Combo. Come on.
Breeze now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cards, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They say you switch, you won't get it. bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They LA niggas, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make